Nice. What's up? That's not what that's made for at all. Hey, are you a good snowboarder?
I'm okay.
Because that shirt reminds me of snowboarding.
Oh, dude. Let me tell you. Bought it at the Burton store in
What
Vail,
a cold
bro.
open. Thank you, everybody.
Whoa.
That was the most successful cold open in my life.
Answer, yes.
Yeah.
No extrapolation.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. And Burton, dude, they've taken so much of my money. I love
Yeah.
it. I'll give them more.
Anytime you go on like a trip, you end up buying something expensive, I feel like.
It's not ever one single thing that's expensive. It's like a bunch of like somewhat affordable things.
You're aware of where you live though, right?
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah, in this room.
Right, yeah. We actually don't leave this. I'm just saying in general because I feel like snowboarding
Dude.
in Chicago.
That's, I think, the biggest
The city with
flex of my
notoriously
privilege.
no hills.
Right. The
Zero hills.
flat part of the country.
The flattest,
right? The flat city part of the country.
Yeah.
Of which outdoor. It's always been the way. You know, I grew up here, and both of my parents from the East Coast. My mom's from Vermont, so she grew up skiing. Like she lived she's from a ski town. So I thought it was normal for kids to just go snowboarding or skiing like all winter break. Not the case.
We'd go skiing. I've been skiing like probably 6 times.
Yeah.
Been snowboarding probably like 4 times.
Okay.
Lost all that skill after I was about 14, as we saw on True Display.
Yeah.
Can't snowboard anymore. It's okay.
That's all right.
Breaks my heart.
Listen,
It's okay.
I think you as a skier is a compelling
fun
situation.
Oh yeah, it's like a bowling ball. It's
Listen, if you
awesome.
ski, I'll ski with you. Like I'm not
If
anti-skiing.
you ski, I ski, we ski.
If you ski, I ski, little bit of whiskey.
Yeah. If
Then we-
you was
then we
ski,
skiing, baby.
I was ski, and you was ski. Very good.
Yeah, I'll see you in Muskegon.
This is what people tune in to see. This is what Unrelated is, till we can come up with those funny little quips like that.
This is what people tune in to ski, and
yeah,
I'm like,
this
they
is
do.
what people tune in to ski.
Ugh, ski.
If you guys are going on a ski trip, just make sure you plug us in one ear and then have the other ear open in case for fallen skiers.
True, yeah.
Yeah, and also wear
you don't
a
want to
helmet
Gwyneth
or-
Paltrow yourself, you know?
Yeah.
Keep your eyes
Yikes.
open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, forgot about that.
Yeah.
Wild times for Gwyneth.
I love that.
She
'cause
won the
she
hell
did.
out of that.
Dude, she did.
Yeah.
I think she's a professional celebrity in that
Right.
way, where she's like, I know what to do here. I don't
Yeah.
need to shame this person. But it was like the countersuit for defamation, and it was for like $1, right? And I think that was a move that she got from.
was
She
just
has
a
the
win.
same publishing or publicist company as the person who did that like 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Where it was like some big celebrity injury case that went on for years, and then they countersued for $1 just to make a point. And points made.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with Gwyneth.
Also, just like, don't be that annoying.
I'm just saying,
If stuff
as a longtime skier snowboarder, the people that are in front of you have the right of way because they can't see you.
Right.
So if you're coming across and you hit them, that's your fault.
That's
like,
on you.
They can't move that fast out
Yeah.
of the way.
Well, on that note,
Yeah.
start the show.
Baby, you can waste my time, my God. We can go there if you want it.
Welcome back to the show. This is Unrelated. I'm Maj.
I'm Vince.
Whoa. What's up, bud?
What's up, bud?
I see you got a new hat.
I got a new hat. I'm wearing some new shoes right now. I'm
Dude.
feeling new.
New hat, new shoes.
Feeling
Dude, you
new,
look
new?
good.
Thanks,
Dare I
dude.
say sporty?
I feel like a sporty skateboarder that doesn't know how to skateboard.
You look
I feel
like
a
Spice.
skateboard photographer.
You look like a proper Chicagoan.
Do I?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool,
You
right?
got shoes that are stylish, but also good for walking. 'Cause
Yeah.
You got to move around.
Right,
you know what I
Christopher
mean?
walking around.
Yeah. You got the socks franchise, but it's like unique colors.
I feel bad wearing it though because they're just horrible.
No. That's how you show support. They need support now. No?
No, sell the team. No, sell the team.
Yeah, sell them to
Yeah.
Peoria.
Yeah, let's go to Peoria. Don't move the team, just sell it, okay? Well, you look like you're wearing snowboarding stuff again. So
There is.
what do you got on me, dude? Why are you coming at me like
Listen,
that?
it dips slightly below 60, and I'm like, oh, it's time to
Why
snowboard
you-
again.
Yeah,
Like, we're
dude,
going
I think it was
backwards.
59 and a half degrees today.
You know, I love when it becomes winter because then I was like, oh, I can plan a trip out west.
Yeah.
It's like nothing for here.
Right.
Yeah, I could. If
You can
if
go to
Chicago never
Tahoe.
had another winter, I'd be fine. I'll just travel for the winter. Let's leave it there.
There you go.
That'd be cool.
I'd happily give our stuff to Colorado. Whatever, if you can
Just
trade.
all of our things?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Listen,
What would
I'll
you
give them
start
our
with?
snow and cold. We'll
Yeah.
take their newly paved roads because
I
God
like
knows
that.
ours suck. And give us a little weed.
We don't need that anymore.
No, we're good.
That's legal here.
Yeah.
You do.
Give us some of their tax structure. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
the
give us
weed
some of that
taxes.
taxes.
Yeah, give us some of those sweet taxes.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'm cool with that trade. I think it's a fair trade.
Dude, that's how I knew I was getting old when I started like knowing like the tax
Oh, yeah.
situations in other cities. It's
Oh, yeah.
like Logan Paul was right
Dude, income
about
tax,
one thing.
big. Hey, that's why athletes go to like Texas and like Florida and stuff.
Dude, Puerto Rico huge for like the YouTube kind of era
Yep.
of like wealthy young
and
people.
like FTX, right?
FTX?
Didn't he go, or was he in Jamaica?
Are you talking about the dude?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
They all went down
Yes.
there and
Yeah,
did
like
all their
Bermuda,
weird, they're
yeah,
all
yeah,
weird,
yeah.
like
Island
freaky
people.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
They went down there and did all that freaky stuff and then took
Yeah.
all those like opioids
That's freaky stuff.
and just completely messed with Tom Brady.
Sounds kind of fun, honestly.
Yeah.
Well, some freaky crypto stuff.
I don't know if that's fun, dude.
No.
Honestly, from the reports that were probably fake.
I don't want to be responsible for, having millions of people lose money.
It also sounded sweaty, which is my bigger issue.
He had so much hair. I was like, you are not a
He's
warm
still
climate.
alive.
It's giving
Guy.
Fire Festival energy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Which
Just
is
with
coming,
way more money.
Which is
Yeah.
coming back.
Yes.
You guys
No.
hear this?
Yes. No.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's making another run at it. And I say,
Same dude?
if you can't trust the
Yeah,
guy the first
same guy.
time,
Jesus.
you might as well just trust him the second time because that
Listen.
makes a lot of sense.
I will say that partnering up with Ja Rule, usually a good situation.
Is it?
No, what the fuck?
Yeah, what year?
I was bamboozled.
He was replaced in the Fast and Furious franchise, which is famous for having literally every celebrity in the
yeah.
movies. You know,
Well, yeah,
like,
if you have 1,000 movies, I guess you can put everybody in there.
Ludacris came in with like, okay, that's enough rap energy.
That was Ludacris.
We just need him. Maybe
Yeah.
Tyrese, but Tyrese is an
Thank
R&B
you.
singer.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you.
I missed it. I was
Yes,
talking
you
to myself.
did. You were way too involved. you were
I'm ready
fighting
to
for that Fast and
rip
Furious.
Fast and Furious.
It's all right. Can I give you a fun little news?
Yeah, what's
It's
in
not
the
even
news?
necessarily news. This was brought to our attention by producer Terry.
Oh,
And a little bit of a terror for Terry.
ooh, a terror?
Clown conventions are a thing.
right.
Oh, very much so.
Yeah, they have conventions. It's the WCA, World Clown Association.
Nope.
An
I hate
association.
everything about this.
Oh, I was like, no, it's true.
No, I hate it.
I was like, I'm refuting that point because the World Clown Association is a thing.
Wow.
And there's a lot of people in it,
Yeah.
and it's similar to the Santa thing.
Okay.
So piece
Union?
of it, yeah,
Union?
I would assume so. I didn't look
Oh.
that deep into it because I was getting a little freaked out.
Yeah.
But I think it's probably good overall because you're not going to have these creepy clowns that come out of nowhere and just sit outside your local mall.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
The opposite reaction I had to it was they basically had a Lollapalooza for clowns where everybody just dresses up as clowns.
Honestly, I support it. I'm
Dude,
not
why?
I'm not a clown fan.
No,
not
I don't
even
think
a huge clown fan.
Okay, new law. I don't think anybody's gonna argue with this. No more than 6 clowns in a room
Whoa. Why?
because
6 is too many.
6 is too many.
How big's the room?
Doesn't matter.
What if it's like a convention
if it's a
center?
huge room? Have 5. You can
so
have
numbers getting
you can
lower.
have the Super Bowl and 6 clowns is too much.
I agree.
Okay, so my follow-up question.
Lollapalooza, 6 clowns is too much.
What bothers you about clowns? Like, is there an agoraphobia situation happening?
John Wayne Gacy, right?
Was he a clown?
I think he was a clown, right? One of them was a clown. And then also all those murderous clowns a couple years ago. And also just the playful gone evil thing. Like, it doesn't help with that either. And then
Okay.
people kind of see that as like even the Joker, not necessarily a clown, but just like the makeup and
he was
like
a clown.
was he?
He was a clown in
He
the
was.
movie,
Yeah,
yeah.
he was. And like I saw that
yeah.
in the movie. Okay,
He's a
so
professional clown.
all of that.
Okay. I do think yes,
They were playful at
it's been
once.
sensationalized
Yeah.
by movies and TV and stuff like that, and obviously like news stories and stuff like that. I definitely had a fear of clowns growing up. I never understood why people would
Well, I
hire
just
someone
didn't
like
start
that.
Till I was a grown up. Oh. Yeah.
I'm just saying like
Because now I know there's people under those
oh
clown
no, no.
costumes.
I remember I went to a birthday party in the neighborhood that they hired a clown, and I was like, I don't like how he's speaking to me, and I was like, and like I know it's an adult, and like your voice is crazy.
Yeah,
you know,
dude,
But
Ronald McDonald is scarier than the scary
Listen,
guy in the
whoa.
McDonald's characters.
I mean, there's the bench
The
downtown.
Hamburglar's way cooler
with
than
like the
Ronald.
life size, and sometimes
Yeah.
I drive downtown, I see just Ronald McDonald
I just
just chilling on
start
a bench.
fight or flight kickboxing.
That's
when I
it,
see
yeah,
that
yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Okay, I feel it. I don't have an inherent fear of clowns anymore like I used to.
Yeah, I have a
but no, I agree.
distrust.
I think generally, yeah, they make me a little bit weary.
Yeah.
But like, what about
Okay.
like the nice clowns? I feel like I don't want to
here's an
disparage the
example.
nice clown.
Here's an
community.
example. Walking down the street,
Yeah.
guy walks by. Normal. Walking down the street, clown walks by. You're double taken. I don't care. You're like, hey, what's up with that? Where's that clown off to?
Is this?
Where's he going to? Is he going to Starbucks to get a drink? You're just going to walk in a clown outfit? Really? You're going to do that? Crazy.
time and place, right? But
Not
you're like-
really. No, there isn't. Name one.
I mean,
Name one.
I do. Yes.
Name one. I got none
I was
of
like,
them.
well, a convention, but clearly there's more than 5, right?
That's
So
not
like,
good. There's there's
can't do
already
it.
6
And
there.
if they're
They're
outdoors,
out.
that's even worse if they're inside, right?
I think all of this is bad.
Yeah.
It is all bad.
This is all bad.
Now, do we think
I
it's
know I
bad
brought this
because
story, but I
don't
really
wanna
would like to
be-
move on.
I think I'm just okay. Final point. I would like to start off the new mayor.
Yes.
Started off at a positive. No more than 5 clowns in any scenario.
You want Brandon Johnson
I'm
to
not
do
getting
that?
rid of. Yeah. Hey, Brandon.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
Hey, Senor
Mr.
Johnson.
Mayor.
Senor
If you would just get rid of the 6 clowns or more policy and just go 5.
Just
5
like for
max.
Cook County. Like, I know your legislation doesn't go that far,
No.
but like, do it for Cook County at least. 'Cause that's
We'll
mostly staying in Cook County.
start the train. You know. Because I also don't want to see 6 clowns in Peoria either. That sounds horrible.
That sounds even more.
That sounds
scary.
worse.
I do
that
think
sounds way
that-
worse. Actually, that's a great point.
What if there's a big part of the world that I clearly don't know about that enjoys the company of professional clowns?
I won't be
They
going
have like
there.
a union, so like there's a respect, there's a tradition there.
Yeah.
It's a profession. Like, are we being too hard on the stereotype of bad?
I think it's going to be a
because we're
very high
uncomfortable?
fly risk.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, it's gonna be one of those red ones where it's like,
I
don't
suppose
fly there.
you choose to be a clown. It's
Yeah.
not like
Right.
they're a disparaged like minority group or something.
Right,
Like you
exactly.
choose to be a
Yeah,
clown.
it's a choice. A pretty bad one.
There really isn't much of a difference between a furry and a clown in my head.
Oh no,
And
much
a
more
lot-
comfortable with furries.
I think I might be too,
Much more comfortable with
which
furries.
is saying something.
I think I agree. Now that I'm thinking about it, I had to think about what a furry was for a second.
yeah, because at least they could just take off like their costume and be back to normal.
Are
Like
they-
clowns got to wipe that off.
Are they owls?
Furries?
Yeah.
They're anything.
You can be whatever you want.
You're just a big furry guy running around.
Yeah, so it's
hanging out
not.
with
It's I would say
Oh,
it's specifically.
yeah.
I've learned more about this via 2 or 3 YouTube videos.
Yeah,
but
yeah, he
I
learned
always
it on
thought-
YouTube videos.
When
for
I was in
sure.
high school and like learning what a furry was, I was like, oh, like it's just like a sex thing. They dress up as animals,
Yeah.
and then they fuck.
No, that's the
and
immediate
that's
thought.
funny, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Or whatever. It's like a kink thing, and that is a very small portion
There is
of the furry community.
yeah.
A lot of it's really like accelerated cosplay, but specifically animals, and they make their own costumes.
Yeah.
I'm much more because I think there's some sort of like community they come with.
Sure.
Clowns, from my experience, were like for birthday parties, and what
Well,
else?
they're also all
a parade.
doing a clown. What's the alternative clown type? You're one clown. Like you dress up as a clown. Are there
Yeah.
different clown outfits?
I'm sure.
Yeah,
Well, you
yeah.
make your own. You make your own.
Well, yeah. I mean, you wear a rainbow suit or a rainbow like shirt and rainbow pants. Like,
or
Some
maybe
clowns are also magicians.
see I like magicians. I'm a big
yeah,
magician
but I
fan.
like magicians that aren't clowns.
But I don't want them.
yeah, which is
I don't want them to look like
Have you ever
clowns.
seen
I agree.
a clown doing stand up?
I don't think I would.
I don't want to send you the video, but I'll
wouldn't
find
laugh.
it and send it to you. Yeah.
Wouldn't laugh. That one guy that was super angry that was all over.
You talking about the Joker?
No, my dad was really into him. No, he's a really good singer and he was all over the internet. He was like a sad clown.
Oh.
Oh, I wish I could remember the name of it.
He's a
Someone's
sad-
gonna,
he's a
whoever's
sad
watching this, is
clown?
gonna know it.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I don't know his name.
He's got like a fun little name, and
Yes.
he's like something
I thought you were
Puddle
talking about
Party
the-
or something like that.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about the country singer.
No.
With the fringe and like he has like the mask and all that.
No,
sort of
no,
stuff.
no, not he's not a clown. I
But, like,
forgot his name
Yeah,
too.
but he's also in costume all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
So like, same kind of thing.
Yeah, but no, it's like Bubbles Puddle Party or
Bubbles,
something
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Something
yeah.
like that. And even that freaks me out, even though he's
Puddle
very
Party.
talented.
Firstly,
It might not be Puddle Party either. I'm just butchering
Puddles
it. Anyway.
Pity Party.
Oh,
Puddle's
I was
Pity
there.
Party.
Puddle's Pity Party. Ooh. And he's a sad clown, which actually I trust a sad clown more than I trust a
Yeah,
happy
the
clown.
pictures are scary, so I need to
Yeah,
put that away.
I'm with you. Boom.
Vince.
So thank you for
one
bringing
last
that
thing
to our
about clown-
attention too.
Unrelated. Great.
Unrelated.
Thanks for bringing
Listen,
that to us.
I went to an Insane Clown Posse concert.
ICP is not the same as normal clowns.
But I
Just as
went by
crazy.
accident. I went
Yeah.
by accident. Firstly,
Wait,
the merch
accident?
line out of control.
How'd you go by accident?
So I went to go
Stumbled
see
into an ICP show.
our mutual friend Evan, the rapper.
Yes. Yes.
He was doing a show, like a spring break time show, like in Peoria or something, or Aurora or something. And I was like, yeah, I can go out and see the show. And he was like in like the side or like the back room of this big venue, and ICP was doing the main show. So his ended before they were finished, and it was honestly a dope show. I'd
Yeah.
never seen them before. They have
Big fan
so
base.
much merch, like like fucking ponchos and hats and everything. And I guess their manager came online about like how they make money, because people aren't super fans of the music, but it's more about like the community.
Yeah.
But they
It's
know
the whole
that
concept.
they'll discount their tickets more and more each year to get new fans out. So like tickets are like always $50 or less, because they know that you're gonna go in and spend at least $100 on
Yeah.
stuff.
Wow.
And I'm like, that is awesome.
kinda
One
impressive.
cool fact I know about ICP fans is they like Faygo.
The orange drink?
I think they have multiple flavors of them. I just knew that from one episode of
Wait.
Workaholics.
Whoa.
and
What's
was
it called?
awesome.
Faygo?
Faygo.
I thought it was Fuego.
Faygo. Faygo, I believe.
Oh, Fay.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the like tallish bottle?
It's
They
like
have,
fake Fanta.
Like yeah, okay.
Strawberry, grape.
Are they West Coast?
the
Are they West
orange.
Coast thing? Faygo?
Bro, I don't know. I saw it on Workaholics, so you got to think so because they're from Rancho Cucamonga.
Bro, I begged my
okay.
mom for
Yeah.
a case of that because I had it at Sam's Club when I was like 12.
You might be a little bit of an ICP guy.
Listen,
Dang.
just by accident.
I'm just saying.
Breaking news.
We do this in a year. We'll check back in. We'll see if you're
I
wearing
guess
face
I-
paint.
Definitely
saying.
not. I don't like things on my face. I don't even like water on my face.
Weird news. Unrelated. We're done. We're done with that. You got anything for me?
Yeah, have you heard of clowns?
I've heard of clowns.
Nope.
I have heard of those.
Not so much weird news,
'Kay.
but I think to extrapolate on the Fast and Furious situation, can we talk about things that just need to stop?
Sure.
Just in general. I think we agree clowns need to stop.
Yep,
I would also
clowns
put the
need
Fast and
to
Furious
stop.
franchise, which I love.
Wait. Whoa, everyone.
What?
This is not. This. I'm getting this on record that the Too Fast and Too Furious franchise from Maj. You say it should end.
Definitely. Definitely. Listen,
But he's saying it should
heard
end
it here
He's saying
first,
it should
folks.
end in 5 years. Bro.
Right. 7 more movies later.
I don't say when. I would say, okay, I've seen every movie multiple
Yeah.
times. My
Yep.
dad's super into them, whatever. Like, we kind of watch this as a joke, but I'm into it.
No, it's not a joke.
Joke.
He's saying that to deflect. It
listen.
isn't a joke. You watch him seriously. And I
Husband
know you
Kayla
do.
had never seen any of them. I'm a huge Tokyo Drift fan, obviously, but during COVID, we watched all of them in order, and I
Okay.
never actually like sat and watched all of them in like canon
yeah,
order.
yeah,
and
chronological.
they were not meant to be
was gonna say-
this large thing.
They don't connect.
No.
They do connect.
Oh.
Do they really, though?
They do connect. It's not like the Marvel like cinematic universe.
Yeah, like the third connects to the one, which explains the second.
And
kinda
they
deal.
were not released in order, but the way that they've weaved all of these very different storylines about like car culture into like now just big action movies with
Sure.
cars in it, together across 10, 11 movies, is honestly very impressive because the character development is not anything huge, like it's
Yeah.
not serious like that, but the plot lines do connect and the timelines do connect. Obviously, they wrote a lot of stuff kind of back into it,
Right.
But even this, in the newest one, is a follow up to Fast 5.
Oh.
But in
What do
time
they have,
with all the other
11
ones.
right now?
I think this is the 11th one,
Okay.
or maybe it's the 10th
Is
one.
Vin Diesel the
That
only
is-
character that's in all of them?
No,
No. Ludacris, isn't he?
no. Lucas, he's not in the first two. Oh no, Ludacris is he's got a small part in the second movie. Letty.
Letty?
His girlfriend. I'm forgetting this. Michelle Rodriguez.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
good
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she's in every single one as well.
Yeah.
She is evil in one of them too, because she
Tyrese?
loses her memory. Tyrese is in most of them. Ludacris is in most of them. Now we're getting like John Cena and stuff like that. I don't think we're gonna get The Rock in this one
no.
because The Rock's got beef with.
Dude, what a
We are
mess.
getting The Rock, you said?
I don't know, but well, he's got beef with Vin Diesel. They can't be on the same set.
Why?
Yeah, I did.
So I think it's just like a straight up ego
Only
thing.
one bald guy per set.
Listen, yeah, because firstly, you put them next to each other. Like Vin Diesel is clearly smaller than The Rock.
Yeah.
Like that's
yeah,
Yeah.
but that's his complex.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I guess
He's
when
like
they had
Vin
their
Economy Plus.
yeah, Vin Economy Plus.
Thank you. Anyway.
Wow.
Whoa.
That's an extra $20 it hurts.
Thank
you. Know What I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
4-door
It's 30
sedan diesel.
35 miles a
Yeah,
gallon.
Vin F250. This is crazy. Anyway, so the movie where The Rock is introduced, right? He's a direct enemy because he's like a quasi CIA agent chasing Dom.
Okay.
And so there's like a couple big fight scenes.
Family.
But they had beef on the set, but I think it was more from Vin Diesel's camp. But they got to the point where like they couldn't rehearse their fights because they were arguing, had ego issues on set. And so they would rehearse
mess.
with a body double, and then when they were actually in the fight scenes, like
That's
the only
so
time they would actually
lame.
cross paths was when they actually on camera. So that's when that started. And then in the edit, because Vin Diesel was a bigger producer at that time of those movies, he had a clause in his contract of how many times he's punching The Rock and how many times he's being punched by
Dude,
The Rock.
that's so
and it
lame.
has to be even or he's up by one. Like he's like, otherwise I'm out.
That's ridiculous.
Is that the craziest
That's
thing I've ever
so
heard?
lame.
He's
Yeah.
a grown ass man,
Dude,
like a wealthy, successful grown ass man.
That makes him sound like a little tiny little baby child.
Yes, and this became public thing, and that's why the Hobbs and Shaw movie happened, because Vin Diesel's not in that movie at all.
Nope.
But now Jason Statham is in the other movies too, and like his mom is Helen Mirren.
Okay.
It's like this whole thing. Clearly,
So-
I'm invested.
All right, yeah, obviously.
But I think it should end. Even with all that,
Dude.
having it be in my life this entire time,
Yeah.
it's too much, bro.
I remember in like 2012, I forgot which one it was, but I was like, all right, we're good.
Yeah.
It's
2012. What was that one about?
It's
Have you
11
seen-
years. I think it was
have you
like,
seen them most of
I've
them?
seen 2 of them, I think.
Okay.
And the second one was like, oh man. I'm not gonna lie.
Listen, there's they're not all great movies.
I
will
don't
say.
care for
Fast
them much at
Five, the
all.
one in Brazil, top tier movie.
You could see
It
too.
very-
It started off like, oh, we're gonna drive cars fast.
Yeah.
And then it's like now it's like, what is going on? Like you're
Yeah.
saving the universe by driving a car fast. Like what are we doing?
Or now, like it's like so many times they like will drive a car off of a plane.
Yeah,
and,
right.
like land it on the road. I'm like, that wasn't the best way
That's
to
not
do that.
necessarily speed.
Yeah.
Like
But
we're not
they're-
worried about speed anymore.
They're also self-aware. Like in the newer ones, like mostly like Tyrese's character and Ludacris's character will like very like it's written in the thing of like how ridiculous these stunts are.
Yeah.
But I think the movie just like they employ so many people. It's like this huge like franchise of movies, but also it's a huge business. Like
Yeah.
they had, I guess like they filmed a lot of it in Puerto Rico. As Cuba, like when they had the one of them based in Cuba. In Puerto Rico, because it's an island, they have when cars die or are like in the scrapyard, they just put them somewhere. And so like,
Oh, you're supposed to do.
because it's more expensive to ship them out like off the island.
Yeah, they probably
And
smash
so-
the metal down and
So exactly.
stack
So
them
like
up.
when they went there, they're like, oh, the Puerto Rican government's like, we'll let the Fast and Furious crew buy all of these cars for like 50 cents a piece.
Yeah.
If they pick them up and like use them in their sets. So like when you see those cars like exploding on the street or being like toppled by
Or just
buildings and
blowing
stuff,
up old
those are
cars.
real cars because you know they literally like help restore the I don't know the
What a
junk cars in Puerto
hilarious
Rico.
spin on that.
Yeah. Well, and the fact that I know that is
Yeah.
another sign that it should end.
All right, so that's been going on for
that note.
way too long. Another one that needs to end too, and one that I actually enjoy.
Hit it.
I mean, given that it's also goofy, and you have to kind of dive into that too. Star Wars should end it at 6. Realistically,
You're gonna say that so soon after May the 4th?
Yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah, no, I actually will like immediately. I wish it was the 5th right now, so I could have said it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me
Yeah.
ask you a follow up question.
Sure.
So are you specifically talking about like the main timeline movies?
Yeah,
Because
like
there's not that many movies.
So those feel like spin-offs to me, even though they're part of the main story.
You're talking about like
Ray,
Yes, the new ones.
yeah, Adam Driver, all
Yeah.
that. I feel like that was too far at that point. I'm like, all right, we're done. It was obviously played into like the fandom. I saw it too the first time I saw the newest one when like Mark Hamill shows up. I was in theaters and everybody's like, "Yay, yeah!"
Yeah, he's
And
on screen for like a second,
Part of
yeah.
me's like, guys, he can't hear you. Like in my head, I'm like, why can't we just watch this in peace? Like, why are we doing this? I get it. I get the fandom. I enjoy it to a point, but also watching those, it like doesn't have. I also like the 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
Like I enjoy 3 as a movie.
Are you talking about like episode 1, 2, and
Episode
3?
1, 2, 3.
Or like the first 2 that came out?
No,
like
the first
New
3.
Hope
The first
and
3 are
Empire Strikes Back.
obviously the originals. They're very goofy in a lot of ways because revisionist history at this point.
Sure.
But I did enjoy like episode 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. Some iconic, really bad dialogue.
Dude, Jar Jar Binks is a Sith. That's sick. All that.
He did directly contribute
The
to the fall
solo
of the
thing's
Empire.
fine.
Saying, just saying.
Mandalorian, I watched some of that. That's fine. I thought the original story was like, okay,
Yeah.
we're good.
Okay.
We saved it. Now everything's normal again. Not like, the Jedi are gone again. Because now they can do like a 10, 11, 12 or whatever and be like, guess what? The Jedi are gone and the Sith are back. You're like, all right, dude, I get it.
There we go.
Yeah.
I think I completely disagree. But
Great.
I will say that my fandom of Star Wars is similar to your fandom and investment into like sports.
So
'Cause I
obsessive.
realize it's not even obsessive,
Mine
but like
is.
it's like it's analytical. There's
Yeah.
literature. There's commentary that you can watch. There's Easter eggs. There's like conspiracy theories about things. There's the film element of it, like just how to make these movies
Yeah.
and like the technology kind of goes with it. Like I'm invested in all those elements of Star Wars
Mm-hmm.
and have been since I was like a really little kid. But I realized that like maybe my brain has only so much room for that energy.
Yeah.
And it's so filled with like movies, TV, games.
Yeah.
That like there's literally never been room for sports. So I
Yeah.
think maybe that's why I've never been able to get into sports in the way
No,
you
I
are.
thoroughly enjoy that part
But
of
I'm
the
not saying that
friendship.
they should stop the
Because you're like,
MLB.
you'll throw me a softball of a question. I'll be like, I know that. I got
Yeah,
that
like,
on
you know
sports,
every
yeah.
player on every team,
It's
whatever,
true.
bro. Like
It's
I'm
true.
like, I
test
don't.
me, dude. Do
Listen,
it. Find me on Twitter.
Listen, when he starts knowing like really good high school players, I'm like, I don't know, that's gonna be too far.
I mean, that's important sometimes for scouting. So I don't know what to tell you.
Listen,
Yeah. So Star Wars.
Unfortunately, I think we're not gonna get rid of either sports or Star Wars. I think they're here to stay for a while.
I think Star Wars goes way before sports do.
No, I don't think so, dude.
Dude, oh my God, that is a. You think Star Wars survives longer than sporting?
Yeah.
Is that insane?
I don't think so.
Soccer?
Dude, it's $1 billion franchise.
Yeah.
Yeah. So are the Chicago Bears.
Why would they ever stop that?
The Bears are over $1 billion.
There's going to be more people.
There's 32
more
teams.
Younger fans.
There's 1,000 leagues.
Yeah.
Sports in general, just overall.
Yeah.
No.
Why would Star Wars go away?
No, that's not the argument.
Yeah.
It's smaller than sports as a whole.
Oh yeah, I'm not arguing about the size. You said longevity.
What?
You said end before sports does. You said,
I think Star Wars will probably end.
I don't think that Star Wars will end in the next 50, 100 years.
Right?
I think they'll have more and more stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that's kind of wild.
Listen, I think your opinion is totally valid, but that's your experience, right? You're not as into it. But like, there's so much money, like in the parks, in the merchandise, in all the movies and all the TV shows. Like, they are the most successful. Like,
no doubt.
Like way more than like the MCU is in terms of like consistently putting out material, and also they're owned by the same company.
They were, now they are.
They just put in. Do you see the plans? They're moving Galaxy's Edge from California over to Orlando, and where they're putting it, it's like pretty much equal to the size of what Disney World is now. It's going to be mostly Star Wars.
No, I mean,
in addition to all the other stuff. So like, I don't think they're going to stop that engine, bro.
I don't think they're going to. I do think sports will probably last longer, though.
I think that Star Wars will end after I'm dead.
Yeah, for sure.
Not because of me, but like just because.
I think when I die, I'm bringing Star Wars with me, dude.
Listen,
that's gonna happen.
I don't know, bro.
I do like Star Wars. I don't like Fast and Furious. Anything? Okay, so plenty of TV shows go on too long. That's known.
Yeah.
Video game franchises, same thing. Things happen for way too long. Anything else come to mind for you that are just going on way too long?
Going on too long? I mean, I don't want to get to like versions of the Bible. I'll put that in there.
Yeah, crazy.
Why there's so many versions?
Now
so many translations.
Now we're like,
stop changing it.
Hey, you can only say so much.
It's like there's like 50,000 versions. I'm like, dude, like I don't even know who King James was. I know he rewrote the Bible.
Yeah,
and I was like, that's too much.
Yeah,
maybe the.
I think that too. Longevity, Always Sunny in Philadelphia, 17 seasons right now.
Are they still on?
Yeah, longest running sitcom.
Jesus Christ.
You can see a distinct drop. It's like probably top 3 shows in my life.
Sure.
You can see a distinct drop off. Like the COVID season comes out, and then they're just like, our reaction to the pandemic. I'm like, damn. They're kind of losing it a little bit. Because they were always like the comedy that wasn't like normal comedy.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Where like that's kind of fallen off.
Like how long can you live in that?
Yeah.
And that's tough too for like it's the same general cast of like the same core cast. Like I think with those other franchises, like you can always introduce new characters and then they've got their own show or whatever like that. So yeah, an ensemble cast. How long did Seinfeld stay on the air?
I think shorter than I think that's the longest running like sitcom right now.
Yeah, because I remember that they like begged him to write like 2 or 3 more seasons, and he's like, I've got nothing more.
We're losing it. Yeah. You can
like,
only do so many. It's the same thing as like games that are too long or games that take too long. You're like, I'm doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Over and over again.
9 seasons, 180 episodes.
Yeah.
Whoa.
180 episodes. Like how many of those? Or like Friends, where like they're all baristas, but somehow they all live
Friends
in
could have ended fucking after season 1, baby.
Big apartments.
Dude, that could end after season 1 and a half. We all know my opinion on
Friends, but like.
Dude, if I ever go to someone's house and they still have like the little frame around the door, fucking peeper. Like they do, and I was like, dude. Cool.
What are we doing? Great idea.
Get out of here.
Yeah, so let's
I've never met a Phoebe I liked, Sorry.
The thing, what we're running, true, actually.
Also
Bridgers kind of rocks.
Never met her.
That's true, personally. There's just ideas, man. Like he's even the revamps of everything now.
I hate it.
There was a huge conversation under one of one of these TikToks I was watching. Yeah. Just like a different, like, why are we revamping this? People getting mad at everything. Mm-hmm. Original ideas are definitely falling out the window a little bit, no?
Dude, I completely agree. I mean, think about how many Hulk movies there are.
Right.
The story's not even that interesting.
Right.
Like,
yeah. I agree with that.
Bruce Banner's Bruce Banner, baby.
I'm like smartest guy in the world. I'm like, who cares?
Spider-Verse?
Like,
how do you feel about that?
I'm into it.
Okay.
Something with Spider-Man.
Because I saw that and I was like, lots of Spider-Man.
I would say, well, yeah, the first of the animation was amazing. So I'll take that. I think that was a really, really cool movie. and I like how they're kind of taking it and they're combining like the cartoon anime element of my fandom, and I can do that there. But yeah, I was a little concerned when like the Tom Holland movies were announced, and I was like, yeah, he was cool in like Civil War, but I was like, I don't know if I want like a whole movie. And then the movies came out, I'm like, I like
They were
these.
good, yeah.
And then I go back and watch like the Andrew Garfield ones. I'm like, I like these too. But
Do you anticipate them going too long with the MCU?
See, I don't know because I haven't really been into the. I do watch most of the new ones,
Yeah.
but like I even feel myself dropping off, and I was super into it.
Yeah.
Like I didn't watch She-Hulk. I didn't watch like the Werewolf by Night. I didn't watch Miss Marvel. Like that's 3 TV series that I didn't watch.
Damn.
And I'm like, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 came out. I didn't even know until someone asked me if I'd seen it. And I was like,
I feel like that had no publicity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, a huge opening.
Yeah, I did not see
Apparently huge
anything
opening.
about it.
The only thing I saw was that it's more like reels about how they made like a body double of Chris
Pratt?
Pratt's
Yeah.
character to like so she can carry him out like during like the last scene, and it's like it's more about like the body double that looks so realistic.
Yeah.
But nothing about the movie.
Damn.
Interesting.
But yeah, no, I think nothing original under the sun. And how long can they repeat the same thing before it gets old? I think we're very well past that. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Hollywood's just like, dude, milk it until it's dead because no one, even
That's
if
what
they
they're gonna
complain,
do.
it's like good marketing.
That's
I don't
Disney,
know.
baby.
Yeah.
I have an unrelated of something that's new,
Oh.
brand new. Chonkosaurus.
Oh my God.
Chonkosaurus.
You're talking about things that matter.
Welcome to Chonkosaurus. This is the things that matter. Chicago River
Yeah.
snapping turtle.
Yeah.
Chicago River is becoming less and less toxic by the years.
Great news.
About time.
I love the phrasing, less and less toxic. As
Yeah, I
opposed
mean,
to
'cause-
cleaner and cleaner.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not
like,
clean.
20 years ago, if you drank out of it, you'd grow another ear. So you
my
don't
God.
want to be doing that stuff. But so wildlife's coming back to it.
Mm-hmm.
New plants and stuff like planted around it. There's things for them to eat. All that stuff.
Yeah.
Massive snapping turtle.
Huge.
This guy's name, just so I know, it's Italian. I'm Italian. I'm gonna say it wrong at some point, but Joey Santore,
Yes.
local legend.
Yeah.
Now, local legend with his video. I didn't actually only saw pictures of the thing until you told me about this. This guy rocks. Chonkosaurus.
Dude.
How? Why?
Firstly, massive.
Yeah, healthy.
Spot is healthy.
Healthy
Thick.
turtle.
Not even
healthy
thick.
turtle.
Large. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like large. Yeah.
Big, billowy body.
Yeah.
Snapping turtles are cool looking because I got the little, you know what I mean?
You
They
heard
got
it
the
here
little-
first, guys.
Okay, pretty
Snapping
cool.
turtles are cool.
Like, no disrespect to Franklin, but like he
Yeah.
wasn't that cool looking.
No.
Wow.
He
And
kind of looked
honestly, like,
soft.
low key wasn't even that cool in the show. His friends are
No.
cooler than him. He
My
was just,
favorite one was when he doesn't like Brussels sprouts, so he hides them underneath his like dining room chair.
yeah.
Nice.
And his mom's like, "It smells in here. What happened?"
Why
He's
didn't
like,
you just put it in his shell? Is my question.
You don't want it that close to you, bro.
I guess. Yeah.
Anyways,
Anyways,
We'll have him on the show. We'll ask about it.
Chonkosaurus. We're gonna have Franklin next week.
yeah,
Check it out.
Chonkosaurus, huge.
Yeah.
I've never seen a turtle
Both
that
story
huge
wise
in
and
this,
physical size.
Yeah. Do we know any
Huge.
more about where they're from? I've heard they think it's a pregnant female
Yes.
because they usually come like into the sun when they're
Yeah.
like gonna lay eggs.
Well,
and
yeah.
stuff
So
like
it was
that.
on top of like this little like middle barrier area. It looked
Yeah.
like chains and stuff that it was kind
Yeah,
of
it's like
sitting
a little
on.
like float.
Part of me is like, go help Chonkosaurus.
Yeah.
You know, can Chonkosaurus roll off of it? Whatever
Yeah.
it may be. And then the other thought of it is, I hope there's more turtles because that means there's more wildlife coming to the Chicago
Yeah.
River, which can only be a benefit to the city. Is
Dude,
my thought.
semi-related. Did you know there's like
Doesn't mean-
hundreds of coyotes that live downtown?
Really?
Hundreds.
Where?
It's a documented thing. So they live in the Pedway. They live in like Lower Wacker.
Oh.
Like literally within the confines of the
Yo,
loop,
that's
there are like
scary.
more than 400 coyotes.
Can I just be walking around with like a machete?
No, because they're very nocturnal.
Mm.
And they run if there's like lights or cars, stuff like that. So like they keep to them, but they've tracked them. Scientists have tracked them, and they kind of self-sort into different
Why
areas.
don't they just introduce them to like Elburn or something?
Well, I don't know where they came from, but apparently they do keep out like stray dogs
Oh.
and like other types of like raccoons and stuff like that from
Yeah.
downtown, just by being there
We don't really have raccoon issues, right? Maybe that's a good thing.
because of the fucking coyotes.
Yeah.
man. That's what I'm saying. Actually, yeah, we don't have many raccoons here. We had a ton like growing up.
There's
but-
raccoons in the burbs,
Yeah, totally.
but there's none in the city for sure.
No, I just saw our alley cat
Yeah.
in the backyard.
Dude,
Yeah.
sweet
Sweet
little
little
things.
Yeah.
Love those guys.
Keeping the rats away.
They're just vibing all the time.
Keep
Just
the
eating
rats-
rats.
Keep the rats out.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
pawn
All right,
away.
so Alley Cat versus City Coyote. Who wins? Versus battle. And this is to go to the championship against Chonkosaurus.
My immediate answer is like, well, it's clearly the cat because in cartoons, the cats are always like the
cat always
smarter
wins,
animal. You know what I mean? They're always the smarter one.
Right.
And like the one coyote that we know from cartoons was an idiot.
Yeah.
Wily even.
That's true. It's a little too wily for me.
Yeah, couldn't even catch a little bird. What an
That's what I'm
idiot.
saying, yeah.
Loser, bro.
That was
He had,
big.
firstly, unlimited money, buying dynamite and shit like that.
just blowing
And
everything
hills and
up.
shit. He had
Yeah.
like planes and helicopters. And
Imagine
like,
if
you
he
can't
had a-
catch a bird, dude.
Yeah, you probably should have just
Loser.
put like a mousetrap or something in there and seen if that worked for him.
Yeah.
Flip a toe or something.
Maybe a gun. I don't know.
Damn.
Yeah. Do you think the Chicago Coyotes have guns?
Yeah. Oh no.
Because then my answer,
Oh, no.
then my answer is coyote.
Then it's still cat. Honestly, it's gonna take too long.
Yeah.
Need
listen,
opposable thumbs for that stuff.
I think 10 out of 10 times cat's gonna win.
Yeah.
Just by cleverness.
I think I
and
agree
volume.
with you. Yeah,
there's
because
more
the
of them.
cat could also run under stuff, and the coyote's just gonna smack it.
Yeah, and they play piano.
So then Chonkosaurus beats whoever wins that, right?
I think Chonkosaurus is more of like a respected elder in
Yeah,
the
but they're
space.
snapping.
But on their own though,
Okay,
you know.
we'll have to think about that.
Anyways,
Part of me thinks that
clearly,
Chonkosaurus.
I think we're real
Part of me
passionate
thinks that
about
Chonkosaurus
animals.
beats a polar bear.
Yeah.
So
I'm here for it.
That's a
Oh,
good talk.
Chonkosaurus versus polar bear.
Yeah, pretty sure polar bear wins. But either way, that was our that was our animal talk for this week. So thank you for checking in on that. We got the game 10 questions of producer Terry after this. Come in, check it out, watch me win again. Love you. Mwah.
Baby, you can waste my time, my God. We can go there if you want it.